What's up, Superdad Squad? Thanks for coming back and checking us out. What I got here today is some orange Roughy. Take a look at that orange Roughy right there. Yeah. Alright, already rinsed and towel dried and all that good stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this orange Roughy down in the skillet and get it going. We're going to use this a little bit of seasonal. So of course, we got to have some garlic powder. We're going to use some paprika. We're going to use some black pepper. And we're going to get this thing going. All right, so that's my homemade fish batter right there. For this orange Roughy, we're just going to use a little bit of cornmeal. I already added a little bit of salt to it. We're going to put some garlic powder in there and go from there. Orange Roughy's not a thick fish, so you don't need to have a lot of flour and different batter in there to kind of coat that fish. It's going to do it itself with this little bit right here. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to get this fish seasoned up, get it in this batter, and get it in that skillet. You hear me in the background lighting that skillet up. Get that skillet going at about 350, 360 degrees on the stove. Get it ready for that orange Roughy. All right, so we're going to go in with the seasoning. This is going to be a very low sodium fish right here, because we're not going to use much salt. We're only going to use that little seasonal, which doesn't have a high content of salt in it anyway. All right, it's got more flavor than salt. All right, so you saw me lay down that seasonal, the garlic powder, and now we hit it with the black pepper. All right, and as you can see, I ran out of black pepper there. I had to go on in and get the next one. All right, and get that one opened up and get it going. All right, so give me a quick second to get that opened up. All right, there it is. We got some lemon pepper too. We're gonna go on in with that lemon pepper. Gotta have a lemon pepper on the fish, especially a fish like orange Roughy. It brings out so much flavor. I thought I had used another black pepper. I guess I did go on back and try to get what I can get on up out of there. All right, so we're gonna go on ahead and get that paprika on there for color. We're gonna flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. This is just a quick pound of orange Roughy. All right, serving enough for one or two. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing to the back side that we did to the front. All right, you gotta have that fish seasoned. We don't need too much salt on it though, because it's a nice slim fish and we don't want it too salty. So like I said, we just use that one salt, that seasonal. Get the rest of these on there and we're ready to go. Ready to go. All right, there it is. So we got our fish all seasoned up. Look at it. All right, we're gonna let it sit for a minute. Then we're gonna throw it in this cornmeal mixture here. All right, roll it on both sides. Make sure you got it nicely coated. And then we're gonna let it sit for about maybe 2 to 3 minutes. Let that seasoning and that breading come together, and then get it ready to go in that skillet. All right, there it is. All right, so you want to make sure, like I said, it's nicely coated, covered in all areas, so that you get a nice crisp coat on the outside. All right, so there it is. So let's go ahead and get ready to throw it in that cast iron. That all-purpose cast iron. All right, so we got that heat going. What I'm gonna show y'all real quick, this is a little test that we do before we get ready to throw our fish in there. You know, because you don't want to be messing up no food playing. That's the test. You want to throw you a little bit of that breading in there and see if it sizzles like that. If it sizzles like that, it's ready for your fish. All right, look at it. Now that's what it's supposed to do when it hit that grease. You see fish go in there and it's kind of just sitting there, it's not bubbling up, that fish ain't gonna be good. All right, so we're gonna lay it in there, let it go for about 5, maybe 6 minutes on each side, and then pull it right on out. All right, so you see we didn't have, that's about 5 minutes on that side, so we're gonna go ahead and turn the fire down, because the second side, we wanna make sure it cooks all the way through. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and turn them over. All right, and we're gonna let it go for about another 5 to 6 minutes. And pull it up out of there, and we're gonna have us some orange Roughy. In the meantime, while this fish is cooking, can I get you to like this video, subscribe, share, follow us on Facebook. We trying to get monetized around here. Look at that golden brown fish right there. That's all it took to get you some orange roughy. All right, look at it. All right, so I'm grabbing the tray. We getting ready to pull that orange roughy up out of there. All right, let's go on ahead for the second piece. And you got you some orange roughy. So look at that. Thanks for checking us out. Cooking with Superdad. There's that final piece.